Hey everyone, it's Tyler with Everyday EV. Today we're talking about something special. We're talking about used electric cars, specifically this Tesla Model 3 that we actually just purchased. So we're going to purchase this from the previous owner, and what we're going to talk about today is transferring that ownership from the previous owner to us via the Tesla app, and you can also do this on the desktop as well. So let's get started on how that process works. We're going to walk you guys through how long it takes, documentation you may need, and all the steps you need to do that. So let's get started.
So here we are back in our new studio space, and Tyler is going to go over the transferring of the previous owner to the new owner using the Tesla mobile app.
All right, so let me show you guys how that starts. First of all, you do need a Tesla account in order to put your car in the Tesla mobile app. So if you actually open up the app here, we already have a car, so this is going to be a little bit different from what everyone else is experiencing. But when you first log in, you're going to ask to either sign in or create an account. You can also do this online too, and we'll put in the links in the description below so you can have the link to exactly sign up for your Tesla account. But it's very, very important. If you're not familiar with how to do that, we can walk you guys through that as well. But here in the mobile app, what you'll do is you'll click on your profile in the top right corner. And then this is kind of our little information here. The important part here is if you're adding a used Tesla, new Tesla, it'll just be added right to your account, which is really nice. The used Tesla is a little bit different. So what you have to do is here in your settings, you have to go to add and remove products. On the mobile app, you'll either have two tabs. You either have add or remove. You can see you can add a Powerwall, just in case in the future if you want to add a Powerwall to your house with your Tesla, well, there you go. But what we need to do is actually click on Vehicle. We're going to click on Vehicle. What I like about the mobile app is it gives you a little pop-up here. It says the easiest way to add a vehicle is to reach out to the previous owner and ask them to remove and transfer the vehicle to you. Now, there's two situations that you could have for a used Tesla. In our case, we bought it from a non-Tesla dealership as a certified pre-owned Model 3, and the previous owner was on that account. Sometimes you might run into it where the dealership actually owns the account for the Tesla and can easily transfer that. So you can either, in that case, if you get it from the dealership, it's really easy to transfer, but because we got it from the previous owner who was still locked into that, we had to go through this process of submitting all of the information to Tesla and all the documentation just to get it to go over. We're going to go ahead and click continue. This is also another thing that I love about the mobile app is in add a vehicle, it tells you what to expect. That's going to take about 3 to 5 days to add a vehicle. We saw about 4 days for our Tesla, which isn't too bad. One of our friends saw 1 day. So it really just depends. It could be 1 day, like 24 hours, it could be 5, could be more. It really just depends. But 3 to 5 is a pretty good estimate. It also tells you what you need. You need access to the vehicle, you need Wi-Fi or LTE connection, and 1 approved document from each category. Now, that's what's really cool too is they give you a link to the approved documents that you need to prove that you now own this Tesla compared to somebody else. You also do need 1 form of personal ID, and I'll list those 3 as well. The 1 form of proof of ownership document, like your temporary registration. That's what we did in our case. You can also do a photo of the registration if you have the legitimate registration and not the temporary. You can do a photo of the title, just in case you buy your car outright, depending on your state, and also the bill of sale. So we got that in the screen. And then we're going to go ahead and click Get Started. This is where you have to have the vehicle in your possession, and you do have to have the VIN as well. So if you don't know the VIN, you might have to go to your Tesla and look at that. Yep. We're going to go ahead and put in our VIN, and then we're going to click Next. And we got an error message here. But basically, once you put in your VIN in the mobile app, it's going to take you to the next step where you're going to have a registration process, like your name, your date of birth, a good email address, and also your street address of where the Tesla is going to be. From there, then it's going to ask you to upload all those documents that we just saw on the mobile app, so like the bill of sale, making sure that you have a proper driver's license. It's going to ask you for proof of insurance as well, because you want your Tesla to be insured.
Yeah.
After you submit those, then you're going to click finish at the very, very end, and then it's going to go off to Tesla to submit. Now, you might be able to get lucky, and you might be able to contact the previous owner and have them remove that Tesla that you just purchased from their account. In our instance, we had to wait for Tesla, so it really just seems to vary case by case. But that is it for the mobile app, and then you will basically get a notification whenever your car comes into the mobile app. But we're going to go ahead and head over to the desktop, and I'll have Brandon show you how it's done there.
So similar to the mobile app, it is really simple. If you don't have the mobile app downloaded, which you'll definitely want to make sure you do after you do this process with the desktop, pretty much all you want to do is just go to tesla.com, and you will go to the upper right corner where it says account. And this is where you can either create an account or log in if you have one, which we do. And let me log in really fast. Okay, so once you are logged into your account, pretty much what you want to do is, say for example, like our example, we bought it from a third-party dealer, or say for example, like a person who is selling their vehicle. Pretty much all you need to do is hit add down here where it says purchase new vehicle, and then this is where the VIN number comes into play. You want to make sure that you have your VIN number available from your Tesla that you're purchasing. And that VIN number can be found either on the touchscreen in the settings or underneath one of the windshield wipers on the driver's side. So basically from here, we won't be able to continue, very similar to the mobile app, but what would happen is you put in your VIN information, and then from there you would upload your registration information, a proof of identity, as well as a insurance card. So basically from there, it will submit it to Tesla, they'll process it, it will take about 3 to 5 days, and then once your vehicle has been processed and ownership has been transferred to you, you can then log into the Tesla mobile app and control your vehicle using the mobile app. Mobile app control is not accessible until ownership is transferred over to you, but it does take a few days. And we have experiences from friends who have needed to gain mobile app access, specifically access to supercharging network, which is not available to you until ownership is in your name. We've had friends go to the service center and they've been able to push ownership through faster, but that's only in rare occurrences as well. So just bear that in mind that sometimes it does take a few days. So it is pretty simple.
So that is how you add your new to you used Tesla to your mobile account, or actually your Tesla account. So as Brandon said too, it's very, very important to have access to your car via the mobile app. That's how you're gonna be able to supercharge. We, tried it out. We're like, oh, it went to the previous person by accident. So
yeah. So as Tyler mentioned, it is really important to make sure that you do have proper ownership of the vehicle in the mobile app, because that's the only way that you're going to remotely be able to control your vehicle, as well as add payment to either upgrade it with software updates for like either faster performance or the full self-driving. Pretty much it unlocks ownership for the new owner.
It does.
So definitely make sure you do that.
To make sure. Well, we hope this video was very helpful for you guys to be able to add and understand how to add your car to your account. And congrats on your purchase if you got to use Tesla. There's really great deals out there, just like we got. We're very, very happy with it. So hopefully this helped.
Yes, definitely. And if you guys have any questions regarding this, or if you need any help, definitely let us know. We'll include some of the support links directly to Tesla in the description as well to help you guys walk through it. And as always, if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to Everyday EV. Make sure you take care, stay safe, and make every day electrifying. We'll see you guys in the next one.